All right, shalom, shalom. You're on the Real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Karkadash, double honors to the other apostles of great millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Hopping straight into it. All right, America the Great is Babylon Great. When you go into the 10 toes, when you start to go into the harlot, all right, this place is known. This place is known as the Great Whore. Okay, this is Isaiah, the 47th chapter, starting with verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. All right, because this place hasn't known all outright war, especially nowadays. I'm talking about from these foreign countries. All right, World War I and World War II didn't happen here, or on this side of the earth, on this landmass. All right. It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Because what? Shalom to you, Akim without the because what? This place was seen as a beacon of light, a place that everybody wanted to come and what? Get rich. All right. It says, take thy milestones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh, and pass over thy rivers. All right, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Now, what's one of the biggest shames that America has? The slavery of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's exactly how this country got rich till this day. All right, off the backs of Israelites and free labor. All right, that history is known to the world. All right, it says, thy shame shall be seen when I take vengeance. I will not meet thee as a man. Now, when is Yahushua going to take vengeance? And why is Yahushua taking vengeance? All right, because you have a certain person that has the Lord's children in captivity, just like what happened in ancient Egypt. Okay, it says they hold us prisoners and refuse to let us go. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get this in Revelations. Revelations, lock it. Blood. All right, Revelations 18:24. And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth. Because what? This place wages war upon other countries, but primarily did not, and I believe that may be Revelations 11, did not this devil rage war against the Israelites? All right. Hey, when was the most blood? Blood's still being shed to this day, but slavery, what they did to the natives, what they did to the Americas, South Americas, all that robbery, blood. Hey, matter of fact, that bloodshed, hey, you have to pay for. All right, you have to pay for. Let's see if I can find this. I am gonna grab that name. Hold on. Hold on, maybe it's chapter 11. Let me just get the name. All right, this is Nahum, 3rd chapter, verse 1. Woe unto the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not. All right. What great city is that? Now, Nahum was when you go into Nineveh, it was an actual city. But guess what? Guess what? It's not America, modern day Nineveh, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, modern day Egypt. In fact, when you read that Revelations 11, it says that their dead bodies lay in the streets of that place spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. And it calls it Egypt. All right. That's this place, man. That's Babylon the Great. That's America. What other nation, what other planet, I'm not planet, what other nation, but no, what other place on this planet would it be talking about? All right. And like I said, when you get into the Daniel 7, the Daniel's 2, when you start reading the second address, 11 and 12, um, you know who this place is talking about. And also, you know, the people, the nation of people who run it. All right. Because the same nation of people who ran the fourth beast, all right, uh, is sitting upon the dragon, man. It's his whole system. It's his whole Edomite system. Okay. I'm gonna jump to verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, all right, and the mistress of witchcrafts, the same thing is going to say in Isaiah 47th chapter, right? That selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft, all right? And she especially did that through slavery, but not only that, because Revelation talk about the souls of men, all right? Her democracy, her philosophy, all right? That's how she's getting these other nations. That's why the scripture said these nations are mad, all right? Matter of fact, let me grab that since I quoted it. Souls, man. This is Revelation 18 and Isaiah 47 chapter mirror each other. All right. Same prophecy pretty much. Isaiah, this is Revelations 18 and 13. And cinnamon and odors and ointments. This goes into the finance, the market of Babylon the Great when you really get into these things. Because in ancient days, this is great commerce, great trade, if you will. All right. This is what bought you wealth. In wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beast and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. How did Babylon Great get rich again? Slaves. Slaves. How did we get all this iron and tobacco, all these things that made America great? All right, you know, you get to make America great again. Hey, who made this place great? it was the Israelites. All right. So go back to let's go back to the Isaiah 47. Oh, it didn't say I will not meet thee as a man, right? Isaiah the 63rd chapter. That's what that's about. Who's this that come from Basra? All right. This is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is going to get his lick on this place. All right. He says he's going to be like a travailing woman, screaming when he comes back to rescue who? The bride. Right? This is the best love story you could ever imagine. Yahweh Shai, man, coming back to get his bride. Okay. It says, verse 4, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, well, Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel, sit thou silent and get into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. All right? Because what does it say? Let me get this Revelations 18 again. Revelations 18:7. How much have she glorified herself and lived deliciously? So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and I will see no sorrow. So this is the pride of this place, man. They don't think war is going to happen. They don't think they're going to see widowhood or the loss of children. Right? This country is going down, man. Matter of fact, Revelation says, and thus Babylon the Great was destroyed with great violence. Okay, back to Isaiah 14. All right, not Isaiah 14, Isaiah 47. Uh, it says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and I have given it into thine hand. Now check it out. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and have given them into thy hand. So that's the only way that Esau took us down. That Yahweh had to give us over to him. When you go to the Black Plague, when you go to the Spanish Inquisition, and you go to like 1492, death and disease coming from Esau, Edom, rape, pillaging, robbery, things of that nature. The Lord gave us over to this man, all right, because prophecies had to happen. Okay, it says, thou didst not show them no mercy upon the ancient, has thou very heavily laid the yoke. Now, when you go to Deuteronomy, it says they weren't going to pity the old, the young, none of that. Esau has no pity upon you Israelites, right? No matter if you're young or old, you're pregnant, not, hey, Esau, he's the devil, right? Revelations 12:12, all right? Matter of fact, what's that? Second Edges, basically how they're going to come upon the people that fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, pretty much. Okay. Oh yeah. Verse 7. Thou hast said, I should be a lady forever. For thou didst not lay these things to heart, neither did thou remember that latter end. All right. So the same thing that's written in Revelation. Hey, a lot of the prophets, we see the same story. We telling the same thing, man. All right. There's no difference. All right. Babylon the Great has been. Hey, David talked about Babylon the Great so much that it was synonymous with Edom. I got you right here. This is Psalms 137. I'm starting with 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem who said, race it, all right? Which is destroy it, even to the foundations thereof. All right, so we're talking about Edom. O daughter of Babylon. So now it's saying that Edom is the daughter of Babylon, right? Not ancient Babylon, the Babylon that was to come, which is this great harlot. Which, Rich, let me hold that. I'm gonna come back to that 137 in Psalms. Baruch seen the same thing. And I'll show you how Baruch broke it down. It's in the 4th chapter. All right. Shalom, Akim. Where is it at? Baruch seen Babylon the Great as well. Well, knew about her. Baruch 4:30. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, For he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflict thee and rejoice at thy fall. What did we just read in Psalms 137? Right? Race it, right? Miserable are the cities which thy children has served. Miserable. Now listen, it says, miserable is the cities that thy children has served. Now, Babylon the Great is considered a city, right? Jake's been scattered to the four corners of the world. Jake is in captivity no matter where he goes, whether it's in fucking the UK, whether it's in fucking Russia. It doesn't matter, man. Those curses fall upon Jake. All right. Now, because a form of captivity, if you're not telling a nation their true identity, they're enslaved. All right. Now here's the part. It says, miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. So now it got specific. It went into the fact that she received thy sons. What nation or what landmass took both kingdoms and had them into captivity? All right, Jeremiah 50, or was it Jeremiah 51? Somebody can post it when it says they were oppressed together. What place was that? That all 12 of the tribes were oppressed together. Because it says, miserable is she that received thy sons. Who is that she? It's Babylon the Great. How would Baruch know that? Baruch's a prophet. They knew the prophecies, man. All right. It says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, who's Baruch referring to? Okay. So shall she be grieved for her own desolation. Right, which we go into Isaiah the 47th chapter, right? It says, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure. Sounds like Isaiah the 34th chapter. Sounds like Isaiah the 13th chapter, right? In Isaiah the 14th chapter, right? It says, fire shall come down upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time, which that is going into desert animals. Baruch knew about that as well. That's not ancient Babylon. That's the daughter of Babylon, the great harlot. Okay. So now let's go back to that Psalms 137. All right. Verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. All right. Happy is he. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Y'all laughed at us. Y'all laughed at our ruin, our rule. Us going down pretty much. It says, you guys are going to get double. That Lamentations 4, 20 through 22 is going to kick in. That cup of slavery, you're going to have to drink. Matter of fact, Revelations 18 says, give her double. Okay. Happy shall he be. This is a song, mind you. A song of David. So we're going to sing this, man. Happy shall he be that taketh thy little ones and dash them against the stone. Okay. This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. And they all took them captives and held them fast, and they refused to let them go, which I went into earlier. All right. What place was that? Babylon the Great. Matter of fact, let's get more specific with it. Let's go to Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter. I'm going to get straight to the point. Jeremiah 3 and 18. In those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel. Ezekiel 37 chapter, 2 sticks. All right. They shall come together, which means wherever they was at, they was oppressed together. Right. Mind you that Jeremiah 30 It says they shall come together out of the land of the north. Where's the land of the north? It's Babylon the Great. It's America. All right. That's where this place is. All right. Where is the northern kingdom and southern kingdom being oppressed together where they could walk out of this place together? It's North America. It's Babylon the Great, man. All right. So the scriptures are very plain. Most people are reprobates. All right. I'll bring them out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for inheritance unto their father. All right. So let's go back to Isaiah 47. Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom. The water. It says, verse 8, therefore hear this now, that are given into pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, and there is none else besides me, and I sit. I will not sit as a widow, neither will I know the loss of children. Same thing that's written in Revelation. But these two things shall come unto thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon upon thee in their perfection. So the Lord is going to perfectly destroy you. All right. It's just like having the perfect amuse-buse with the motherfucking sparkling champagne, man. Oh, champagne is already sparkling. That's just whatever. But it's going to be the perfect course. It's going to be the perfect setup. All right. And the way we picturing it, it's going to be better than that. All right. It says, but these two things should come to thee in a moment in the day, the loss of children and of widowhood. They should come upon thee in the perfection. Salakia. Right. It should come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and the great abundance of thy enchantments. Right. And we read Revelations 18, it goes into all their sorceries and things of that nature. All right, the wickedness of Babylon the Great. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, and thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it have perverted thee. All right. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else is beside me. All right. The Lord is going to show you that you ain't nothing but a man. All right. And that's it. You're nothing but a man. All right. What's that? That's Second Thessalonians. All right. You try to sit in the seat of God, saying that you is God, but you're a man. The Lord is going to show you that. And the Isaiah 47:3, he's not going to meet you as a man. That's how much of a man he's going to prove you to be. You're mere mortal. I'm not. All right. It says that wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. Thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know whence it rises, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. So all this is gonna come out of nowhere. Matter of fact, when you read the Job, and it says right when he filled his belly, the Lord is going to rain down that punishment. So it's going to come out of nowhere. Matter of fact, it says as soon as they say peace and safety, because when this MOTB get pushed, that's going to be the peace and safety for a lot of people. As soon as they get pushed, it says that swift destruction is going to come. Okay? Stand now in thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored since thy youth. Babylon the Great has been wicked since it ever started. All right? Hey, matter of fact, the past three kingdoms were ruled by Edom. So this is his third time. He think it's perfected now. Okay? It says, if it be thou shalt be able to profit from them, so be it that thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from the things which shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, and fire shall burn them. So nothing. You gotta understand, Esau, the left-hand side works for Yahweh. So all the left-handed sided things you're gonna try to do, it's not gonna work. The Lord is taking that power from you. Okay? They will not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. They should not be a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his corner, and none shall save thee. Now, who's the merchants of thy youth? All right, go read Revelations 18. The same people that's going to be standing afar off crying. How is this place has fallen? How has Babylon the Great been destroyed? Right? By Yah, by Shemal Shai. So no, you can't get rich off this place no more. That's why it says it talks about the merchants wandering everyone to his corner. They're gonna go back to their homeland. They see a lot of them see what's getting ready to happen to this place, man. But that's why when you read Revelations 18, you go into shipmasters, you see it talks about the spices, the oils, the dainty things. Hey, that's the lifestyle of Babylon the Great, and also, more importantly, it goes into its commerce. Right? This is the most consuming nation on planet Earth, man. That's how these other nations get rich off of this place, and this is how this place get rich off the back of you slaves, man. Whether you know it or you not. Hey, so with that, hey, I pray this was edifying. I'm gonna say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to thee, all the apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, where we may be above the ball.